Hello everybody, it's Angela from the Sandgirl Studio. I thought I would follow up with the video on finishing off my Christmas journal and the taking apart and segmenting it into 3 segments. So what you've got here on the table is the original cover, the first time I changed the spine, this material, the back cover, and the last if you like, the last journal to be covered. So I was going to do that with you so that you can see how I've done it. So basically what I've done, I'll move that one out of the way, is as I said to you before in the previous video, if you watched the last video, this was temporarily put onto a spine. So now I'm going to glue that, and then I prepared the material ready to cover this the actual cover of it. Then I'm going to put it all together. So the first thing is get some glue. So let's just move that out of the way a second. So as you can see, I redid the signatures. I actually found some really good waxed thread, which was brilliant for holding everything together and so easy to thread through the paper as well. I think because it was waxed, it was easy to slide through. So I've still got some writing to do in this, so I just want to finish this off. This was the journal was originally made by Maura Wellen Memories, I think. So I've added my little note to the back cover there. So the first spine was split, remade by me, and then obviously remade again, and then I've covered it to obviously the 6th of January, which is today. So first things first, this hopefully is going to stand up by itself. It did last time. So I'm using Fabri-Tac glue because it's this material that I've chosen is really stretchy, so you don't get a second chance, to be honest. So just putting plenty on. It is already stuck to that cardboard, and all I'm going to do is, as tight as I can, just stick that to the spine. I've already cut the corners off so that I get a nice corner. That in there. The reason I do this first is so that it's drying whilst I do the cover. Pop that over there like that. Squeeze it all down. You can put a couple of clips on it, which I think I might do at that top corner because it doesn't seem to be sticking. Okay. I've been using these little tiny bulldog clips, which seem to really hold everything in place. So you're not going to see this because it's going to be stuck down, but so that's done. Just give it a little bit of a. Okay, so that's done. So we'll just pop that to one side. Okay, so this now, out of the way, I've cut this to the right size, so I'm going to just basically cut the corners off. It's easier for me just to trim the corners off with the rotary cutter. I should do that in a second. So just get your rotary cutter. I'll do that off camera there. So cut these off. I hope everybody's well. It's horrible weather today. It's freezing cold and it's raining. Okay, so you've had a nice blank piece of paper to look at now, so the fabric's back. So I've cut the corners off. Now what I like to do here is just make sure, yep, so that corner's okay over there, that one's okay there, this one needs to be trimmed a little bit more, so I should do it with the scissors, try not to get my head in the way. So first things first is make sure that bends the right way. Okay, so there's not a lot of glue left, but we'll manage with what we've got. I'm just going to glue it like this, a little bit on there, and take a bit, that's it, and fold that over. As I said, this fabric is quite stretchy, so I'm just making sure that it sticks really well. Okay, so we know that ends. Whiz it round, and then I'm going to apply the glue onto the cover and then squish it down. So making sure I've got some on the spine there. Lay that down, push that up. Making sure it's plenty of fabric on there, and that folds over. Bit of glue on there. No, it's not glue, it's glittery material. Okay, so that's that side done. Same for the spine. Just hope the glue lasts out till the end, otherwise we're going to have to pause you and get some more glue. Okay, again, push that down, apply a little pressure so that it's going to stick, and then make sure we smooth it down this side. Okay, so we've got a nice crease there. We should be getting a nice crease in a second. And the last bit. Now, because I've joined this cardboard here, I want to make sure that that goes at the back when I put the signatures in, so to make a little mental note to myself. Okay. A little bit of glue on there to make it stick. Okay, and again, push that down. Something on it there. Off in a minute. Okay. So that's all smoothed down. Okay. Right, do this edge here. So again, some glue in the corner. Make sure we get glue on here. Glue's definitely running out now. Bring into play. Oh, the camera fell then. Oh. We're back to normal. It's like disaster day today. It's because I should have been tidying up instead of making things. But might have to just stretch this corner just a little bit. No, it's fine. Got it. The last little bit now. Will we have enough glue? So, little tip here is an upholstery tip actually. If you're covering anything, start in the middle and work to the outside, and then you can make sure that you get any excess fabric worked in. Okay, as I say, you're not going to see any of this because I'm going to put material on the inside. Okay, so that has to get dry. Just flex the cover, make sure that you okay, so that's the outside done. Repeat the same process for the inside. I've done it with some smaller pieces, and all I'll do here is just trim them down to make sure that they fit. And the same for that side. That. And once that's glued and dried, then I can put some glue on here and put that into the centre there. Make sure my sides fold up, and you will end up with the final one of these are the two that I've already done. So you can see this is drying at the moment, but the spine's stuck in there. And with this one, again, the spine's stuck in. What I will do is just lift it a little bit on this side, so I'll go back in later and just put a little tiny bead of glue in there just to put that down. So I will end up with 3 books potentially covered like that. So I'll have 3 books, and then what I'll do then is I'm going to make an outer cover for these to slide into. So join me when I finish this last one. Join me again to see the outside. The plan is to use to undo this, use this front cover, and use the back cover on either side of the box that these are going to go into. I think I might incorporate the snowflake fabric somewhere along the way, because it did did the spine really well for a little while. So join me when let's put that there. So join me on the next video, and take care everybody, and I'll see you soon again. Bye.